A major escalation in U.S. EU trade tensions. Donald Trump now threatening a massive 200% tariff on European wines, champagne, and other alcoholic products. His reason? He calls it a response to unfair taxation by the European Union. But here's the real question: is this just tough talk? A political bargaining chip? Or are we on the verge of a full-scale trade war? Tonight, we break it all down. The numbers, the history, and what it means for businesses, consumers, and the global economy. Former President Donald Trump now threatening a 200% tariff on European wines, champagne, and other alcoholic products. This, just hours after the EU slapped a 50% tariff on American whiskey. Trump making it clear, if the EU doesn't back down, the US will strike back hard. European leaders? They're already pushing back. Some calling the move reckless. Others warning, it could trigger a full-scale trade war. And this? Not the first time we've seen it. Under Trump's presidency, tariff battles quickly turned into broader economic conflicts. So the big question now, is this just political posturing? Or are we looking at another costly trade war? We'll break it all down, what this means for global markets, businesses, and your wallet, next. If this sounds familiar, it's because we've seen it before. Trump has used tariffs as a weapon before. Time and time again. Small Blue Diamond 2018, his administration slapped tariffs on European steel and aluminum, citing national security concerns. Small Blue Diamond, the EU hit back. Tariffs on American bourbon, motorcycles, and jeans, a direct blow to U.S. industries. Small Blue Diamond then? The Airbus-Boeing dispute. Both sides imposing billions in counter-tariffs, targeting aircraft, luxury goods, you name it. And here's the thing, this is how trade wars spiral. They start with one industry, one dispute, then suddenly, they explode into something much bigger. So is this just another round of political tough talk? Or, are we about to see history repeat itself, again? So, who really pays the price in a trade war? Experts say, it's not just governments. It's businesses. Consumers. The entire economy. Red circle for U.S. importers and retailers, a 200% tariff? That could price European wines and champagnes out of the market. Importers forced to either raise prices, or stop selling them altogether. Blue circle for European producers, France, Italy, Spain. They rely heavily on U.S. buyers. A tariff like this? It could cripple their wine exports, and hit their economies hard. White circle for American consumers, that French wine? That Italian Prosecco? It's about to get a lot more expensive. And with inflation already squeezing wallets, this only adds to the pressure. The bigger question? Could this ripple across other industries? Some analysts warn, this is just the beginning. Trump insists, this is about protecting American businesses. That tariffs will level the playing field. Make the U.S. stronger. But economic experts? They're not convinced. They warn, this move could backfire. Big time. Red triangle pointed up higher consumer prices. More expensive wine. More expensive whiskey. More pressure on American wallets. Red triangle pointed up supply chain disruptions. Importers scrambling. Retailers struggling to keep shelves stocked. Red triangle pointed up retaliation from Europe. The EU could slap counter tariffs on key U.S. exports, tech, agriculture, even cars. And it doesn't stop there. Some European officials already talking legal action. Taking this fight to the World Trade Organization. Meanwhile, U.S. businesses are pushing back. Many say, this doesn't help them. It hurts them. So, what happens next? Does this escalate into a full-blown trade war? Or will diplomacy step in before it's too late? That's the question. And right now? No one has the answer. So, is this just political posturing? A negotiation tactic? Or, are we watching the start of another long and costly trade war? Right now, all eyes are on Brussels and Washington. Both sides holding firm. Neither willing to back down. The next move could define U.S.EU trade relations for years to come. We'll be watching. Red Circle reporting for Today World News. I'm Sarah Lawson.